Well, that's squeaky. Hello YouTube, welcome to another video, and today we're going to use the Idan team, Cursed Idan, or the A-hole team as Dripsha used to call it. And this is actually it's not an idea of mine, it's literally the team that Dripsha was using at one point, and I was like, oh, I like the team, kind of cool. Of course I do have a 5-star Raikage to go with it, as a 4-star Danzo. 4-star Idan, and obviously the 5-star main, and with the standards with chakra, to give extra chakra so that I can launch both Idan and A on the first round. And the chase, repulse to knockdown. At one point I didn't use that because I wanted immobile from Naruto's chase, but since the updates where I causes knockdown with this chase, we don't really care about that anymore. So let's go and see it in action. Maybe I was pretty laggy before Sage. I refreshed and hopefully that's improved somewhat. And we'll go against Strongest Earth, which is probably a bad idea, assuming I clicked on the Strongest Earth. Yeah, I don't know. And that's probably not gonna matter because he's gonna use what's his name? Oh, he doesn't. Okay, he decides to go after Danzo instead of immobilizing I, which is really what he should have done. And as a result, his masked man may well die. Oh no, he's gonna survive. He didn't get tagged the second time. And I actually jumped again there, but so did he, so easily done. So we get the interrupt. Or interrupt, well, in a way, yeah, it causes interrupt, but it's the immobile from Ice Chase, which literally kills the mystery. And I can't find a proper word, that's fine. And I is doing his work. And we can do that. See if he's gonna immobilize anyone, or is maybe immobilize himself actually. I think he was. So we got that one in the bag. And well, I wanted to get one of them. I did get one of them. So that's a blitz team. Very typical. I haven't tried it myself. I should give it a shot. I mean, 66k. That's not bad. Well, we're not gonna waste any time and go after it. With that power, you won't be able to do much damage at all to my main. But if it was 80k plus, could possibly cause some serious damage. Would certainly take most of my health. This is a good thing I keep the barrier, otherwise, you know, that team will be quite deadly with my power and initiative, I reckon. It's just so basic. I might try it at some point. We'll see. I know it's what a Midnight Blade is meant to do anyway. It's go for the kill. So I just try to put him for other uses, but that's his best use is Blitz. He's not really a support character by any means. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. We can't be interrupted. I think we've got weaker power again. Wow, yeah, much weaker. I'm just gonna narrow that down. And we'll get that Froshi with the mystery. So now I've got 3 streaks. It should get some of the bigger people probably gonna keep attacking me. There's nobody here to attack. Wait, is that one to attack? Yes. There's a handful of players that will easily beat this team. 2 because of the power indifference, and the rest of the others that just have a better build. Last I checked, all with Earthmane. I'm not very fond of going Earthmane and just joining what everybody else is doing at the moment. He could at least taken my barrier with Yagura, because that way I would lose some of my attacking power. It would slow down the fight. He still wouldn't win though. Yes. Wow, like 67 again. What's going on? Well, I mean, this team runs 150k. I mean, I know it's because of the stars and that. Well, you know, whatever then. We will get sniped eventually, or we're just gonna end up hitting someone that's stronger. Wait, one of those is not available. Okay. I will keep on looking. I'll keep on looking. Let me just get some wine. I was after an Earthmane and I clicked on water. Ah, damn it. So we're gonna focus on... well, I don't know, let's try that and see. My boy is gonna heal one of those. Actually, the water main... what's the water main doing in move number 2? Why is she running? Interesting. Go after May. Yes, yes, thank you. Worst case scenario, I can finish May next round. Okay, now May's already dead. 85k, that's a little better. So I think... yeah, we'll just go for the water main. And hopefully kill my boy in the process. I think the waterman is fairly stacked not to die from that. Okay, so I got to 5 streaks. Surely there'll be people coming after me now. Well, there's one. Oh, stop running! And I still didn't click on him. Man, whatever. I actually clicked on that too late, didn't I? What's the power here? 80k. Can I get that fire main that's just running about? No, no, who did I click? Well, it was a Scarlet Blaze, but I don't think it was that one running about. 104k. We're still gonna do that just to get some damage. No idea why his move 3 goes before my move 2. It's happening a lot recently. So that reduced resistance is going to wear me down with time. Yes, that's good. That's very good actually. Thank you, I. That should help me a bit for next round. That's fine. I can't combo, but I don't think they can do a full combo either. Might be enough to immobilize me a character though. Yeah, although it failed. Keep getting that ignition. That King of Hell is very useful. Well, I mean, he was tagged. Why was not Idan going at him? What bullshit is this? I've had a lot of weird things happening in my games recently. Oh yeah, it's gonna be interrupted, isn't it? I mean, that's fine. Move 2 against move 2 has got more in it than me. I get that. But move 3 going before move 2? Whatever. That's Izanagi himself, just because. Removing buffs. Control failed. Yeah, that shield is annoying. I like that setup, the resistance. I think more players should really use it. I'm glad they don't though. It's good for me. So, you got 2 players dead now, maybe? Yeah. Normally they probably would stand that, but obviously because of the weaker resistance, after time and time again. I'm just gonna use that straight away. It's gonna get stopped by Junin Minato again. Yeah, that's fine. Or maybe not. I don't know. I thought he got the combo last round. Well, definitely getting one now. That should kill. Should kill it down. This should be his final death of this fight. Got a few characters that are hanging by a thread. The removing the debuffs is literally what saved it there. Let me just say... That's not it. Ah, it was Yazoo. So Iruka should be interrupting something here. Or not. Maybe it just doesn't feel like interrupting anything. And that means his Zanzu is gonna die. Ah. So, what have we got here? Okay, so we're back to the low end again. This should do. And you can't use mystery. In fact, it's that anyway. So rage back down to 0. And got anyone around here to attack? Oh, we do. We've got another hand. And what have we got here? 80k cancer, and we'll see how that goes. Not expecting a lot of trouble, but we'll see. Yeah, well, that should be easily done. Because it's not only removing my buffs, it's also removing their buffs. That's the problem in hand. So unless you have a team that will then buff yourself or debuff the enemy and becomes useless, and that's a mistake a lot of players do. So the team like you saw being used against me, that's That's one of the ways to do it. That's one of the ways to use Anne. Just debuff everyone, yes, but then keep debuffing the enemy by lowering the resistance and then adding ignition or poison or whatever onto them so they can't do anything and slowly die. Or, you know, if you buff yourself, then the enemy is not buffed, so you can use that to your advantage by doing more damage than them. But a lot of players just use Anne because they want to use Han. You know, that was a good try there. Waiting for my eye to launch his mystery, but the power difference is big, yeah. So, and then, you know, 2 illness to keep Anne alive, so that would work if it was on equal power. But the power gap is too big. And anyone else around here? Is that just standing there, or yeah, just standing there? Oh, there's somebody there with a free winning streak. So what have we got here power wise? Okay, 81 again. So let's see who is gonna copy with Yagura, if he copies anyone. Actually, Yagura might die. Yep, he's not gonna copy anyone. Yeah, that's not going very well. Well, it's going well for me, it's fine. Just going for hand right away. Just never gonna get it off. And that should do it. Okay, can we get somebody? I mean, I don't care if I lose, but can we get somebody a bit stronger around there? Because the master is home there. Well, to be honest, it doesn't look like there's a lot of... Okay, there's Kyo. It's Jashin, Smokey. There's a few strong players around. They're just all fighting, so... I mean, you wanna stand around? Okay, let's go for Lightning Bane this time. If that's the case. Oh, okay. Interesting thing. 90k, okay. So we'll aim... Well, it doesn't matter what we aim for, does it? Yeah, that works for me. Oh, Yuina is there. Where? Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm having one of those days. I had a very long morning this morning, just going against them, or in arena, going for 6 maps, which I haven't done in a few months. But since I've got a few days off, I thought I'll give it a shot. Well, let's try and get the Roshi. Maybe the Lightning Man will go with it. Yep, okay, that works. Idan takes out Idan. Okay, looks like we've got a few players here. So can we try and go fight Kyo and probably lose? But that's fine. It's not the point anyway. How much power is he up for these days? 122k, that's good. Well, we're gonna do that straight away. It's gonna be cleared by the mystical main, isn't it? Okay, can we do some serious damage to the main? A little bit of luck. And then it's gonna be a pain to attack anybody else. So now some damage. Okay, yeah, Roshi, that'll be good. I need more than that to kill Roshi though. Oh, maybe that will do it. Let's try. Nope, not enough to kill him. I had a feeling I'd be the case. So now we're gonna lose our barrier because we weren't patient and waited and hoped that we kill him. I keep saying we, but it's me really. Okay, so there's that. There's that. Kinda need him out soon so he doesn't keep getting buffed. So now we should actually hit Johnny Minato as well with a standard, which is good. Is he gonna die now? Ah, I knew it. I didn't want to use, but kinda knew it was the right thing to do. Yeah, that one is dead. So we'll try and trigger that. But that worked. So for once I used my brain and didn't jump the gun. Now we'll do that, which is not really... Well, it's just gonna do damage, I suppose. And this becomes a much longer fight. I mean, the point of using this team is just so the fights aren't as long. But sometimes you just can't do anything about it. And as the game goes long and everybody gets tankier, these kind of half-blitzage teams don't work. Even with the big power difference, are not as quick as they used to be. Even more so, like later on in the game, like if you see some fights from China, then you see the fights being really long. Oh, there's a fight. Okay, he's running away. Well, not running away, it just happens. Who's that? Is there anybody there? Can you fight somebody? Let's click random. Okay, no one random there. Any randoms around there? Let's click that in the middle. Oh, there's something that I could click apparently. Or not. Oh, well. It's the end of it, I guess. Okay, so one of the things, for example, with the Yasuo team, which, like I said, is a team that really works and it's a good use for Han. One of the issues with it, though, is that the fights take longer. And a lot of these people on here are actually running Earth mains. And the fights take longer, unless... I mean, you can do Earth plates, don't get me wrong. But teams like they use in space-time and whatever, they're not gonna work here. So Yasuo finished here in 4th place. I mean, fair enough, because it will always be hard to get a better score than Yuina. But then again, Yuina stayed behind Luffy, so I think Yasuo stayed there because of running a slower team. But it's an efficient team, so you go for guaranteed wins, kind of. Rather than trying to get more wins, which is what I normally do unless I'm trying to make a specific video on a team. And here we got really no idea who that is. I've been seeing the name coming up quite a lot. Then 2nd place Kyo, and I guess if I had not gone after Kyo, we probably would have won in that group. There's a Shinkyu from my server, and then Tinami and Asta Smoky. I guess on there. I mean, I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, that's fine. So especially as a winning group, so their rewards are pretty cool. I mean, as long as I get some refines, I'm happy. If I get like 4 refines, which is like 3rd or 4th place, or whatever, I'm still quite happy with that. But yeah, basically that's how this team works. So let me just get some support, or give some support here. So, and I had to rush a little bit at the beginning because I was running late for Sage. I had to refresh my page due to lag. But that's how the team works. You get a combo of second round move 1 from the main, which is stacked with the best gear, and then he's gonna chase with his serpent. So he's gonna cause knockdown with mystery, gonna chase knockdown cause I float, which Hidan is gonna chase and cause repulse, and then you could have the main not doing anything if you're not on 3.0 yet. I think it's after 3.0 that I guess above. So you could use like low float to repulse. Basically, you will not be using that chase at all from the main, but that means that you will be able to use Danzo's chase, which's got an immobile, which will be repulsed to knockdown. And Ripa or somebody has decided to attack me, so that's fine. I'll show you the team. I don't care about this Gekido, the power difference is huge, so you can remove whatever he wants to remove. So yeah, you could use Danzo to chase repulse cause knockdown, or since now I floats to knockdown causes immobile, you can then use the main. It's got the best gear, so he's literally your strongest character in this lineup. So use his chase repulse to knockdown, and then you're gonna use the serpents again, knockdown to high float, to which I is gonna chase high float to knockdown, causing immobile. So I think that works pretty decently. It is a bit outdated now with new ninjas. Main problem, or one of the main enemies that you will find for this team will be a masked man, because Astman? Yeah, he's a masked man, especially when he mobilizes my team. But masked man can immobilize your main, regardless of root of the warrior. It can immobilize Idan, it can immobilize, most importantly, perhaps, because on that first round, if it gets immobilized, it means you cannot get that, you cannot use his mystery. So, I mean, even if you use his mystery, become immune to whatever, that is a mystery, that's not like a passive buff. So it's not going to be, it's going to be cleared by Masked Man. And also, it's going to be cleared by others that clear the debuffs. That's one of the problems, but overall, it's still a fun team to use. I use it every now and then, as you've seen on other videos. The name is always there, Idai. That's obviously Idan and I. But I like it. It's a cool team. Until I have other ninjas and I find the cool team, I'll use it. But this team, as I said, it was a bit of a copy from what's his name, from Dripsha. So if I do find this video again, I'll put a link in the description. It is not my idea. I can't remember on this video though if it was already 3.0 or not. I don't know which chase was running there. I think it was already 3.0, so it was kind of this chase. But if it isn't, it doesn't make a difference. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on another video. I'll go and do Ninetales.